following them, dude. You keep getting on the side of the enemy.
Now, take a look at this right here. This is Rick Hummer. This is all set up because there's no way they're going to pick up this conversation from that far away. So Rick Hummer is mic'd, and he's got on a NASA jacket. That's right. A NASA flight jacket. Let's watch.
Don't act like I'm stupid, dude.
Why would I think you're stupid?
Now, you might be wondering why they got to blur out Rick Hummer. I'll tell you why. Because this is national TV. And a lot of people in Indiana would recognize Rick Hummer because he works for WNIT TV. He's an on-air TV personality. Rick Hummer has been in radio and media for many, many years. And he was playing part of the skit here, and then they realized, oh, man, if this plays on Jimmy Kimmel, they'll recognize, hey, you guys got to block me out. So this shows you they were working with Robbie and with this clown here and Mark Sargent to make sure everything was the way they want. And you see Robbie standing in the background. He can't tell me he doesn't have a clue that this guy's part of Jimmy Kimmel's crew. Just keep playing.
Don't do that.
I got a quick question.
No, oh my God, no.
Sit back. Why would the expression Daryl Hannah fell off the face of the earth exist if the earth wasn't flat?
Interviews. I've got a press conference after this.
You're nailing this.
Thank you.
Am I bothering you guys?
Earlier you did. You were over here smashing the ball while
I
you
know,
were
but
doing the interview. I watched it happen with my own eyes.
Get that cane in there.
Stay out of the shot.
I was out of the shot, but are we okay?
Why is this clown standing around in a NASA shirt? Huh? And Robbie knows about this. But they got to do this skit and play it all out so the camera crew gets enough footage.
And I'm going to tell you right now, I did not know. I had no idea that Jimmy Kimmel's show was going to bring in some moron on a crutch to make us look silly.
He admits he used to read CIA propaganda off the wire. Listen to him admit to it here.
I learned my lesson by looking at some of the things that I was told by the media that I worked in, things that I had to actually repeat. And for anybody that has ever worked in radio, anybody worked in the media before, or radio or TV or anything like that? You get a news feed, don't you? The news feed isn't coming from your building. It's coming from somewhere else that your company, your station, pays for that service.
Yeah, the station you work for.
There's a reason why they call it radio and television programming.
And we've got Karen B. Karen, welcome. Are you wearing a tiara? I can't really tell.
I am wearing, actually, this is a crystal crown.
Very witch-like. All right,
Yes.
so we're all playing the part.
I wanted to make sure I had my crystal crown and my crystal balls. You know, I'm all ready to cast all kinds of spells this evening.
That's it.
Oh, jeez.
That poor television. Oh, jeez. That poor television.
Marty Leeds, 33, at Podbean.com. Who's speaking there with him? One of the Flat Earth leaders, Mr. David Weiss. Why is David Weiss pushing this guy? Makes me wonder. But do you see? He's got the Masonic symbol in his logo. Not even in a cryptic fashion. Just there.
Do the flat symbol. Okay. Now, when early on in those conferences, I did them a couple times, and then I found out that it was a Masonic symbol. It was a whole conspiracy, and then I stopped doing it. And you can probably find 36 pictures where the whole entire crowd is doing the symbol, but I'm not. Okay. That's the only quote unquote Masonic symbols that anyone can say that they find.
I can almost see my house from here.
We are already 1/20th of the way to outer space.
19 more to go.
Time for fold number 2.
Whoa, guys, you guys know I'm afraid of heights, right?
Fold number 2's done. That was easy.
Are we gonna need an oxygen mask?
Open the door, or I'm gonna bang on the door until you open it. Are you ready?
My daughter is asleep naked. You can stop.
You want more of that? I can do another 100. No problem. Open the door.
Whitsitt, I think that he is an honest dude, down to earth, very knowledgeable, great debater on the subject of globe and flat, and a good representative of, you know, the FE movement, if you will. I don't think he's a shill or a liar. He's never lied to me in 3 years. Until Whitsitt and Weiss show me that they're not either trustworthy or show me that they're not a valuable friend, I'm not going to move at all, no matter what everybody's screaming, because I know them personally.
I am not a Freemason, but I will tell you this story about when the Masons tried to approach me. So I was in the Army about, let's say, I was in the Army around 8 years. During that time, while I was a young man in uniform, I was approached by 3 men. And the guy in front of me said something along the lines of, "Hey, you look like a traveling man." I'm like, okay, I don't really know exactly what a traveling man is. So there was that. I was a little confused by that. There's 3 guys. One's in front of me, and 2 are on each side of me. The guy in front of me says to the guy on my left, "So what do you think?" This guy raises up my shirt, like grabs the back of my shirt, raises it up, kind of looks at my butt, and says, "Oh yeah, he'll do just fine." Resembles a Masonic hand gesture. I don't know what to tell you. It's ours now. Resembles a Masonic hand gesture. I don't know what to tell you. It's ours now.
Of course, there's no absolute concrete proof of the flat Earth.
Outside only, she eats children. And by that, I mean weekly.
That's actually funny. I have sent people flat Earth clues as well, because it's very easy to remember. You picked a good title, Mark.
Thank you.
No, you're welcome.
They gave it to him.
And in our opening, did you say Mason? I thought I heard you say Mason.
Mason jars, which means then yes,
Wondering.
That is a code word to my Mason brothers.
Right. All hail.
There we go. But my official stance has never changed, which is there are no shills on flat Earth. The team is clean.